Don't take your eyes off. Look.
Okay. Damn.
Did you see it? They showed us the real one and this went virtual.
Retro.
When you hear these kind of sounds, never. See? That just came out.
Wow.
Wardolph. You know, that's one of the leaders and stuff. Now, this one is a Fairlight keyboard. Now look at that. Fairlight keyboard. We'll tell you the history of the Fairlight keyboard in a second, what a Fairlight is. Now, when I was a young kid and I was doing music, I remember they came out with Fairlight keyboards from Austria, and I always wanted one, but I couldn't afford one. I mean, great artists used the Fairlight. Fairlight, you know, it did the 80s. The 80s music was all Fairlight. I think you remember Herbie Hancock, Rocket. Do you remember that song? Rocket was done on a Fairlight keyboard. Fairlight was the first sampler that they ever made way back, okay? That's the first sampler computer. And the price of a Fairlight computer keyboard sampler was about $75,000. Wow, $75,000. You guys are not getting it. A whole sampler for 75 grand. I couldn't afford it. But now, I got one inside the iPad. And look, it comes with the same power button. If you don't know the power selection, you see, look, power selection says 220, like Ghana, or 110. If you pick the wrong one, it can burn, like the old one used to do. So I'm going to put it here. What did I switch it to, 110 or what? I put it here, I burned it, see?
Oh my God.
I burned the circuit, you see? So, I mean, down to the root, because that's what used to happen if you get it when you put it in the wrong place. Well, my shit keyboard, no. Isn't that funny? Well, my shit keyboard, that means they burned the keyboard. That's in tree language in Ghana. Okay, anyway, here we go. So we switch it down to the right voltage. We power it on, and look. Remember the old keyboard had to start up? See it? Hear the sound? The disc loading. See? You hear it? Hear that? Just like the original keyboard sounded. Look, and it comes up. Now we'll go down to the Fairlight history. There they are. Look at them. Fairlight computer, musical instrument, 1979. The first commercial available digital sampling instrument. The first. That's where it started. Okay? And we move down here and we get to people like this. Look. Kim and Peter had no marketing team but a chance meeting lead. Peter led to Peter talking to a system show to Stevie Wonder. And he bought one immediately. And guess who else? Kate Bush, Tommy Dolby, Herbie Hancock, and a host of others were using that thing. Now, here you go, Cressy, over here. Now, only about 300 Fairlights were made, each consisting between $25,000 and $75,000 at that time. But we got one, man. Let's go hear what a Fairlight keyboard sounds like.
Okay.
Ooh, look at it. See?
Wow. You can tap it on the, you can tap it on the screen.
Yeah, of course. You pick locals. Len drums. Look at it. That's a Fairlight keyboard.
Man. Nice.
Now, you know they have all cork. Poly 6. I always wanted one of those. A Poly 6 made way back in the day. Look at that, Classy. All the knobs and everything was made way back. Now, you see, if we had all these instruments in the studio, it could not fit in here. But we have virtually every single one that was made.
That's right.
All in here. That's what makes this studio more unique. It is the best operating system to use is Internet Operating System, iOS. You know, it's the best. I mean, look at the sound. Poly 6. Poly 6. And look, you got the drum section. Remember the drum section on the Poly 6? See, and the mixer. See the mixer? See the knob? See? You can turn the knobs and everything. See, switch the switches, whatever you want to do. And you can see that, see? So that's a Korg Poly 6. Now they have the IMS-20. Look, Korg.
Damn.
Remember this keyboard? Look at that. Now look, Quessy, you can take your hand here and take the plugs and move it, the cords around, and plug them where you want to plug them, see?
That's
see?
crazy.
See? I can patch it. You understand what I want to do?
The way you want it.
The way I want it.
Virtually.
Yeah, it virtually happens that way. You're allowed to do it. You have all kinds of stuff in here. Poly 6 is a great keyboard. It does a lot of stuff. Look at the board.
Wow.
See that?
It's like you have a huge,
Yeah.
mixer.
You see? All those things are there. This is one of the greatest. Arturo even had to bring this keyboard here to life for us. That's what I use that when we're listening to the song from here. See, I was just using that sound.
Yeah.
See?